man, that way of fighting, man, that's insane. Line up in the field, fucking 20 yards away, and just fucking get on the knees and start fucking
close enough to be able to see, because that's what it was back in the day. It was don't shoot till you see the whites of her eyes. So that means that you can see the fucking person because they're right over there.
15 yards away. All right, here we go. Line up, niggas.
Yeah.
Whoever lives, lives.
That's a good way. That's a good way to start episode 133 of the Watermelon versus Podcast. Oh, Watermelon versus Pumpkin podcast. I should know because I am the pumpkin of the group. Episode 133. Let's get it started. Let's get it popping. Let them know where it is.
Bullshit. I'm gonna give you niggas live, perhaps, because I got fresh watermelon in my refrigerator right now. Fresh wedges cut yesterday. And for y'all that don't know, for those that do know, the proper way to test a great sweet watermelon, we all know this, you got to tap on it. The hollower, the sweeter. My niggas, I repeat, the hollower, the sweeter. And this motherfucker is sweet. Damn, I'm promoting something without having visual for that, man. I just remember my watermelon.
That's got to be a hook to, the hollower, the sweeter. That's how you know you got to eat it. Said the hollower, the sweeter. You tap on it. That's how you know you got to eat it. It's the hollower.
Clean that melon, throw that grind.
Let me get it from behind when it clean that melon, throw that rind.
Ooh, we don't. You don't eat the rinds. That's, I don't know who does that.
You compost the rinds. You put them in the garden.
Ooh, flowers, garden. Speaking of gardens, my garden's doing okay out there. My calla lilies, they looking a little funny, but the roots are strong. So I think they're gonna pull through. My other lilies, they're looking peachy, beautiful.
Nice.
The ground is still moist. We had a little weather out here, so
and it's been cold, man. I thought the first frost was over, and then it's gotten cold a couple days, man.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm talking about, like, don't put your winter coat away. Northeast, we're like, come on, man. This is May.
Come on, man. Come on, son.
Yo, Corona got the game fucked up. Even got weather confused, nigga.
It really does.
Now Mother Nature got coronas.
Yo, and they said LA County, they're locking down till fucking July.
Wow, LA? Done to July?
They said LA County, which I'm not sure the difference between LA and LA County. Like, I don't know what that is, but
they are quarantining the hood, probably. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Quarantine niggas in LA. East LA? For the Latinos? He said, you niggas is a lot. I ain't going nowhere. That's crazy. I mean, I think we're opening it on the 20th.
Yeah, that shit should be interesting.
What do we got here?
Do you know what's opening on the 20th? Because I know it's not everything.
Shit, my barber is. I'm in here. He's doing something new. Text with the link. He's all set up through, because he has Cube Square.
Okay.
So you could get set up your appointment, prepay, and then he's just gonna do it like that. They're gonna have to have like one person in at a time. You know what I mean? Like,
honestly, that's some shit too. Where he's probably super professional, and this doesn't happen to him. But
right,
especially now, you don't want nobody running out of that chair. You know what I'm saying? Like during Corona, you don't want nobody like get your hair cut and dip on you. Like, pay me ahead of time, all that.
Right, he's doing it ahead of time. Yeah, I know. He's setting it up a way where it's even smarter. Like, he's an older cat, man. Like I said, it's also a way of him. Now we're not doing cash. You know what I mean? No cash flow. He don't got to interact now, grabbing your money. Because in that business, he's running across fucking germs all day, touching money and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, nah, we're just gonna do straight. And I'm glad he's doing that, because I got tired of hitting the ATM on my way to the barber shop, because I never keep cash on.
I hear you. Nowadays, it's not needed.
Yeah, it's like I never keep cash on me. So every time I got to hit the ATM and then pay that fucking fee, and then my bank takes a fee on top of the non-ATM relatable fees or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Life's a fee, B. That's a
Yo,
goddamn
it's a feet.
life's a fee. That's a fucking slogan for your t-shirt, nigga. Everything is a cost in this motherfucker, man. And you know what? As long as you understand it, you find a way to do it, motherfucker.
True. Yeah, nowadays everything's going digital. Like I saw on TikTok, some dude out in China, man, they're paying by their face now. It's crazy.
They're what?
Paying by their face. The fucking shit takes a bump of their face and boom, they're good.
All the information is tied into that's fucking scary. Your face will scan to everything about you, and then your whole identity pops up as your ID, social security, your fucking bank accounts. What?
Bro, I'm telling you,
you could tie your bank. So you're telling me you're tying in your bank account to your facial recognition?
The bank to your dome.
Damn, these niggas is. I feel like I'm asking the same question multiple different ways because I'm in non-belief. Like, yo, like, so what you're saying to me though is their face is their identity.
What you're saying is.
So what that means is, I don't know these niggas, but
Yo, and the one that I saw was the dude was wearing a mask and they still got him. You know what I'm saying? Like they still fucking were able to tell even with him wearing a fucking facial mask. This says here, facial recognition technology is reshaping the way consumers in China pay for their purchases, just as mobile payment has done in the past few years. At stores, shoppers are increasingly purchasing goods with just a turn of their heads. It's fucking crazy.
wow.
Facial payment, dog.
Yeah, we too liberal out here for that. Niggas ain't taking my DNA, B.
Well, that's what we're going to see because
they're gonna try to stop interaction. No
bro,
more.
it's coming to that because there's the other thing too is technically, like because you know they put out that shit where like nobody can even protest, and that's against the Constitution, no matter what, no matter if we're in lockdown. So those fights are happening right now where people are trying to figure out like, whoa, can they keep us home? And then are they going to try to change the laws? And then, you know, everything downfalls from there.
So basically, this conspiracy just hit my dome. See, I'm back to the pastry hat, by the way, people. It just hit my dome. So they did create this COVID intentionally to change the way the world works to benefit those that already know what's going to have to happen. And they already got the technology on deck in the background, niggas. Oh, my God.
And even if they didn't plan it, even if they didn't plan and plant the virus, they're at least taking advantage of it happening because they're doing, you know, even if that first step isn't there, they're still doing step 2 through 11. You know what I'm saying? Right. Whether they made the shit or they were just like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity. This shit is still
known, and it's like, well, we know what they're going to need, and we got the technology. Yeah. And now they're going to buy it from us. You know what I mean? It's like, what if it all came from this facial recognition company? Them niggas put out a virus just so they can get to this point where now they can fucking, yo, we made money though, right? Niggas needed us.
Well, in Singapore, they're already sending out the robots to do the fucking job. Dog.
Wow.
What?
I mean, we talked about this replacement.
Talk to them!
We talked about this replacement of people being replaced by robots, but I didn't think so soon. So soon. Well, I know out here they got fucking a robot ran hotel. I seen that. You need to check that out. That's insane. It's like your whole interaction is just through machines and robots, and room service gets brought by machines and robots. You know what I mean? It's like you have no people interaction. It's like, wow, them niggas that put the COVID out knew about some shit like that.
For real, yo. If you're watching the video, look at the screen. This is the damn robot that they got running around.
Yes, I think I've seen this before, man.
I remember seeing it in the testing phases. Like I remember they would, because there was a kind of a not conspiracy. There was kind of a concern because remember somebody kicked the robot, but it was in a testing thing in the lab. One of the dudes kicked the robot, and people were like, right. "Oh, they felt bad for it." And it's like, yo, we're already attaching feelings to the robot. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like it kind of looks like a dog.
Sounds like a whimper.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
man.
Yo, that shit is out there. like telling people you're too close together. All that shit. Yo, we're being fucking, that's what that shit is right now. It's out there breaking, like, yo.
Breaking up groups and break the shit up. And that shit probably got fucking, they're going to have like tasers on that shit to stun motherfuckers and have them contained until the authorities get there. Like, these are going to be like the road dogs out there that are going to do dirty work in the streets, future shit. Like, yo, we got robots that's going to go in there, break up interactions, so therefore we're not going to lose no life in order to do something like that. If anything, they're going to destroy the robot, and now they got another thing on their hands. So now you got another felony for that on top of, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Yo, and eventually they'll make it so if you do fuck with the robot, you're fucking with a police officer. You know what I'm saying? You know how, like, if they send a police dog at you and you kill the dog, you just killed the police officer. Now it'll be that fucking robot is a police officer.
Listen, you're going to jail. You're going to jail, and that dog's getting a plaque, my friend, and he's going to be fucking forever
bronzed.
A bronze buster bust, nigga, in the right in the lobby of the whole precinct, bro. For real. He's going to be memorialized for life, and you're going to be in jail for life.
It's crazy how, like, these aren't even conspiracies anymore. Now it's just the news that it's like, oh, okay, we're now controlling people with robots. Holy shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? But it's all during the pandemic. I wonder what happens
when they rebel. Like, I wonder, like, nah, we ain't breaking it up. Does the thing, like, fucking do something or just, like, shoot lasers and shit?
I think eventually it will.
Right? The fucking microscopic fucking shit that, like, hits you and then paralyzes you, and now you're fucking there until somebody comes pick you up.
Just go with an old sloppy net. Just an old fucking Spider-Man fucking.
Yo, but you think about it. It shoots out a fucking tranquilizer, and you're fucking, now you're down, and, you know, tranquilizers put you down for a fucking half hour at least until somebody gets you. Authorities come pick your ass up. Listen, it's a way to do things, man. Yo, send it Buster the bot, man. Send it Buster the bot. Tell him to bust up the spot.
Hit you with that loud sedative.
Yeah, right. Man, I kind of like it, but I don't. I would hate to be like a young me in like a time like that of fucking robots doing shit like that. That's Man, we didn't even like the old dude telling us to break up our party. I mean, fuck you, man.
You know someone's gonna get drunk and smash a bottle on it. Like, it's, oh man.
Yeah, everything's somebody's gonna get to it. Somebody's gonna know how to fucking break it down and take it apart and
hack it.
You know, now it works for them. It's fucking selling drugs in the projects now. It's fucking, you know what I mean? It's out there saving babies and shit like a Robin Hood bot. Breaking in Greenwich homes and shit.
Sorry, that's what it's gonna be later, is just machine wars. You know what I'm saying? Just
listen, then we're gonna be like, see, you motherfuckers doubted and you made fun of every fucking 1980s futuristic robotic war movie.
For real.
I feel like that was just big in that time, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like even like with Star Wars and Star Trek and, you know.
Dude, I'm telling you, in these times, man, I watched it the other day. I watched The Contagion. I watched the movie.
I didn't watch, still, And that one came out, when did that come out?
2011.
11.
Bro, it's one of those things, like, it was shared around in a meme of like, oh my God, bro, it's really what's happening right now. Like, from a bat to the food supply, spreads all around the world. Like, they say social distancing in the fucking movie.
Get the fucking, yo, somebody fucking, Hollywood did this shit.
Bro, the shit, like,
Hollywood inspired some sick motherfucker to, yo, let's see if this really works. How about that for a fucking conspiracy boom? Holy shit. That's insane. I gotta watch that movie now. That's my movie for tonight. I'm watching that tonight, nigga.
Bro, you have to. I'm telling you. It's so fucking scary. Like, you feel like you're watching the movie that they made about this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's whew. Somebody's like, who's that? Who's the director of that movie? that's the question. Is like, who directed that and knew he had some psychic ability? Who wrote that the screenwriter? That's you got to know who wrote it. That's what it is.
For real.
The director directs. That's all well and good, but who wrote that shit? Who came with the like, yo, check this out for a scenario.
Steven Soderbergh directed it. Scott Z. Burns wrote it.
Scott Z. Burns.
Scott Z. Burns.
He read that book in the 80s from Dean Koontz about the Wuhan virus. But actually, that one wasn't about a bat. He said this was about a bat.
This shit is straight up about a bat.
Yo, what if it was just like China really loved it? China, like, in China, they just loved that movie so much that was the excuse they ran with. Like, they got called, like, yo, listen, it was the bat and the food. And nobody ever thought, like, nigga, we came up with that movie. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
It's that thing like when you write a bar and you're like, damn, this bar is dope. Did someone else say that? Did I really come up with that? You know, it's that type of shit.
Oh man. But it's like, oh, they just came up with this shit. We're like, oh, what are we gonna tell these niggas? Like, they really put the shit out in the air and they said, damn, what can we come up with? Yo, give them the script from Contagion. They'll buy the shit. And we fucking bought it. And it's like, it's the bats.
Bro, it's down to like
it could be that.
You know, more people in the movie die than did in real life, but it's down to like the unproven remedy and all that shit where they even give out like, they're like, oh, Forsythia is a thing that cures it and you can go and cure it at home. And like, how many things have we come out with, you know, that are just like, oh, if you just take zinc and apple cider vinegar, you can cure it at home. It has so much shit that's happening right now. It's so fucking nuts, dude. It's so nuts.
Stores with fucking social distancing, the stores fucking, you know,
yeah,
arrows everywhere being directed. It's like, yo, every time I shop, it's like it's like I feel bad for them.
It's like you're trying to control me.
Listen, I feel bad for the employees a little bit, but you know, I get it, you know, but it's like they can't even talk anymore. They're just fucking pointing now. They're just It's, you know, I know it's tired of you because every time you talk to the mask, it's more heat. Fucking sweaty face for 8 hours. We know. I get it. It's gotta breathe, man. Fucking 20 minutes in the store, I'm fucking getting all hot.
I know. I couldn't imagine just being in that store. But you know what has been helping me, because every now and then I get into weird shit and find weird shit online. But I found that it's more healthy to breathe through your nose than it is through your mouth. Not during the pandemic, not anything like that, just in general. So I've been doing that more with the mask on. So if there's anything good to come of it, I guess it's that. But they said if you train yourself to breathe through your nose instead of your mouth all the time, just they just say that's the way your body's supposed to breathe. So that's the
way to try
dead bit for the.
And when they said they got to stuff your nose, it's like, yo. But I tell you, man, we're here on Long Wharf in New Haven, right along
Wharf on them.
Long Wharf, right along 95 on the highway through New Haven. If anybody's coming this way, you're around the highway. If you're looking at the water, the opposite side of the water, you will see a location. It's a COVID testing. It's a big parking lot, bro. Every time I drive by, I mean, I'm seeing 20, 30 cars. It's like they're all kind of just lined up. They got them lined up in their cars, and it's, you know, they kind of one at a time got them pulling up or whatever. But I'm hearing the percentage is really low though. They're doing so many thousands of tests and maybe getting 100 back, you know, if that, you know. So it's like the percentage is in the 0.0 something right now. So from what I'm hearing, but you see how many people are really, and at this point it might just be people like, yo, just tell me if I got it or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's allergies and shit are going on too, man. People forget sometimes that they got those things you get anyways, you know.
Yep.
Allergies,
people are just getting normal sick. You can still get the cold. You can still,
right. Change the season weather shit up here in the Northeast.
I'm down to be more on the safe side, and I think that's how this whole thing went. Like, imagine if it was fucking everyone who got it was dying, then they'd say that the government, you know, wasn't doing enough and nobody did enough. And now we're on the brink of like, everyone's like, all right, this is enough. We want to go back and do what we were doing before, you know?
Right.
But I'm cool with it being, hey, man, let's take a second, you know?
Right.
When, when they open up concerts and when they open up comedy shows and stuff like that, if people want to go, cool, I'm going to wait it out, you know? Like, I definitely don't feel comfortable.
Who did I just see? What state? I think it's, I want to think it's the state of Arizona is opening up all their sporting events, like soon, like I think in a week. Yeah, or like this Saturday or some shit. Like they're opening up. It was a whole big. They're getting backlash from it or something like that. I want to say it was the state of Arizona. They're like, gonna be opened up for. It was on for sports, I guess. Like what are they gonna do though? I guess what was it? UFC had a fight with no crowd, right?
UFC was dope. Yeah. But real quick, you were talking about Arizona. Arizona's open for business after May 15th. We're also open for Fun and Games, a certified playground for professional sports. This is a monumental, aggressive, risky step from our local government, with cases still rising to uncomfortable levels in Arizona. Yeah, well, they're just saying they're doing a good job at it, so they're trying to open up everything. But I did because remember we went to that football game about a year ago,
Billy,
and I'm still on the email list. And they emailed me and said, all tickets are for sale now. And of course, they always have the caveat of, yes, it might get canceled, blah blah blah, but they're able to sell the tickets, which is interesting.
Sell them and then give refunds if they have to, or whatever, or promises in the future.
Promises notes.
I guess they even discussed like something like football, like having a crowd, even like they're talking about like whoever you're with, or you buying two, your people are going to be 2-3 seats away from the next person. You know what I mean? They're going to space people out instead of not every seat's going to be used. Kind of like we can get a crowd, but it's going to be like maybe a row is empty, and then they're going to lose money, but they'll probably jack up the prices to make up on it. Like, listen, we got to lose some seats, but you niggas going to have to pay more out the pocket. Where my real fans at?
See, now that's going to be also interesting with people that have season tickets and shit. Of like, if you got season tickets, are you going to tell me that I can't go to every game, or
right?
Or because they're going to want to sit where they, where their fucking seat is. So,
right. And who's serving you? Who's serving you in fucking first up there in those big sky boxes and shit? You know what I mean? There's no waiting staff.
For real. Yeah, I wouldn't be comfortable. I'm not comfortable yet with somebody else, cooking something and somebody walking over to me with a drink. I'm down to wait a little bit. I'm good,
Yeah. I took a couple risks for my grits. I took a grit risk.
Grit risk.
I mean, like I said, at this point, man, I don't know. I feel like this shit done ran through my block. When I say my block, I mean my household.
On my block?
On my block here, I think it done swept through here and kicked ass, took names, and I think my immune system fought it some way. I don't know. But
hopefully that's the best,
That's what I'm hoping, man. It's like that, or I'm just like a lucky motherfucker to be out here running through these streets and running, hitting these stores and still working and just, hey, man, I'm just doing the best part of this sanitizing, staying on top of my shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's working.
Dude, I fucked up the other day. The other day I went to the dollar store and I grabbed a Gatorade. And I didn't even think about it because just sometimes your brain is not on that level. Got it, got in my car, took it out the bag, boom, and I'm just like, I didn't wipe it off. I didn't do anything. If it was on that, now it's in me.
I went to the old me, nigga. The 2020 February me.
It just wasn't. It was just a quick thing. I wasn't even thinking. So it's.
Yeah, listen. I fucking remember I had a bag of chips. I did that shit too, and I just fucking jumped in the car, and I went right into the bag, and I threw one in. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I just came from walking around in these streets. I'm like, and I got my bag of fucking PPE with all my shit, man. And it's just like, it's just a move. You just, start forgetting, man.
Yeah, because I mean, when you've been doing it for so long one way, it's
right.
Tough. And honestly, with a lot of not seeing so many people, because you watch it on the news, but then once you stop watching the news so much, and the only people I see are at work, and then when I'm grocery shopping, so it's.
Yeah, nah, it's real in the streets, man. Walmart, and the lines on the floor still. Nobody really pays attention to them shits. The traffic, the one-way traffic, and it's like it's just like a weird scripted movie, man. To just be in there, all these arrows, everybody's wearing masks, and all you hear on the overhead is, thank you for being in ShopRite and for practicing social distancing. And it's like, it sounds like something out of fucking Demolition Man or some shit. You know what I mean? Or Total Recall. You know what I mean?
As we're here, bro. That's where we are. That's where we're here. We're living it.
I know. It's like this is what's going on right now. I can't even get I don't even like Barry Manilow like that, but I take him right now. I can't get Barry.
I know it's like severe elevator with just fucking propaganda and message after message where like you feel programmed by that shit of like everything's okay if you just stay away.
Yo, that is definitely what that's called. From now on, it's like, yo, this fucking everything's okay voice. That's just the description of that voice. Hi, thank you. It's like you're not soothing. It's fucking creeping me out.
Yeah.
I'd rather have fucking hey, listen, y'all, everybody calm the fuck.
Chill. Dude, that's why I think Trump is giving it to all the states so he can say later that like, hey, I told you guys, it's up to you. So if it went bad, it's on you now. I think that's what he's doing. Of like, he doesn't want to say yes, he doesn't want to say no.
And didn't he stop his medical briefings?
I think so.
They said, yeah, after the disinfectant shot, we gotta pull you out the fire, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Let us help you do this at least. Like, stop.
Exactly.
Doctors are like, look, don't pull me on that stage with you no more, man. Fauci's like, fuck you, nigga.
He's supposed to be in quarantine now. Is he? Yeah. It's getting close.
Was that a room? Somebody said the room. Was it you? Who told us? Somebody, Melania. They said she got it. Is that a rumor?
I haven't heard anything about that.
I looked it up too. Somebody told me that shit. I kind of told a couple people that. And it was stupid. I looked it up. Like, I caught wind of it, and I repeated this shit before I tried to validate. You know what I mean? That's the worst shit to do, man.
It really is. It really is.
So, yo, you heard Melania got this shit. Told a couple of Trump supporters I knew. Trying to rain on the niggas' parade now. Like,
right.
The first lady got it, B. Word.
The crazy thing where we are now, it's nuts that we're in a world where a lot of social media would celebrate if she did some sick shit, That
is true. Yo, she got it. Maybe he got it. Maybe he'll die. Like, yo, you niggas wishing death on this man? He ain't that damn bad.
I know.
You could wish for him to get impeached all day. I get that. Get him out of there. Fuck that. Boo, this man. Throw a tomato at the nigga. Get him off stage. I get it. But put him in a box and walk the other way? Come on.
No. Die of fucking COVID? That's a lot.
Come on. They putting him on that level. Like, that's when you get on like, yo, you put him on like some Hitler level. Like, yo, he's like Hitler. Like, yeah, I don't think he executing people. Like, I don't, you know what I mean?
Bro, I think there's a lot of people that are going to look back at this presidency, but I mean, obviously there's the pandemic, but a lot of people are going to look back and be like, oh yeah, not that much happened. Like it was, I don't know, man. And of course that could be the, white privilege in me screaming, but I don't know, man. I don't see that much of a difference, They're all
do the same shit, man. He just don't got a filter. But all the other motherfuckers do the same shit. They just kind of word it differently.
I wish Barack would have, because they say Barack smoked cigarettes. I wish Barack would have given a fucking speech while smoking a cigarette. Just like, listen, y'all. Like, show me the real you,
I know.
Show me that last dance, Barack,
What tough is Trump he's showing the real him. It's just niggas don't like it. Yeah, that's the real you, and it's like, nah.
Yep.
Personality wise, you know what I mean? You can throw them stimuluses around. People are like, hey, all right. Everybody that I know that's at home is unemployed, getting 75% with that 600 for 6-8 weeks. They like, you all right?
For real. Bro, and I would be too, because in the new bill that they're proposing, they're talking about till the end of the year with that. So till the end of the year, and mind you, when I speak on this, if I speak with any fire in my voice and my sweet Latino chest, I'm not mad, I'm jealous. Now they're talking about they're getting it till the end of the year. So that's whatever it is, the percentage that you're getting plus $600 a week free if you don't go back to work till the end of the year. Like, bro, they're trying to keep people home and vote from home. I'm telling you, that's in my opinion, that's the battle that's going on right now. It's not a COVID battle. We're supposed to have an election in November, and if they can keep people home and somehow vote a different way,
Yep.
they're going to try to take it away.
Keep the people happy. Trump trying to buy our love right now, nigga. He trying to be real affectionate. Give him more money, more money.
And let me tell you, I am for sale, dog. I am for sale. All I'm going to say.
Yo, you wave a bill over here, I'm putting out, nigga.
Because I'm telling you, the first stimulus check, I paid my mortgage for it. If we get another stimulus check, like, dude, I've been saving for a new computer. I've been wanting a new computer.
Right.
If I can just bonk it at a new computer, oh, man, I'll be set for another, 5 years with a computer.
Yep. Just give them the bada bing. Yeah, they saying what, $2,000 possibly?
They're talking about that, but then in the newest one I heard it was back down to, the same, $1,200. So, I mean, hey, listen, I'm not complaining about anything, because
you keep coming, man. Yo, this niggas social distance. People is putting on weight and having great fun at home.
Dude, I've been getting back out. I've been going to the high school down the street, and I've been running on the football field because a lot of people are out on the track. So I've been hopping on the football field, and because when I grew up, we only played sports on fucking grass fields in my high school. So it's my first time I've ever ran on Astro Turf. Yo, and I could see how people can get fucked up on Astro Turf with a quick turn or something.
Yeah. When I played, our high school was like one of the only ones. West Haven was one of the only ones at the time only high school that had the turf in the state. You know what I'm saying? By the water. But when I played in that 94-ish era, the fucking it was shitty turf. Them niggas now got like the new shit. It got upgraded. It's nice and bright and everything. When we was on it, it was the faded. We don't know if that said Westies in the middle or Esties or what the fuck that's it. And so it was heavily salted. But yo, the rug burns were real. Raspberries for days.
Wow, raspberry beret.
Niggas like, yo, y'all had a game? No, this is practice. Niggas from practice. Whether it's a helmet rubbing you or fucking hitting that turf, man.
Dude, I didn't even think about falling on it. Wow, yeah.
It's like, no, give me grass all day. That shit was terrible. It was but we were, we thought we were big shit. We got turf. All you niggas in the state with turf. That's why they have, like, even to this day, they still use it for like a lot of championships for like different high school classes, class S, M, it's all different classes or whatever. They use that stadium for playoffs and championships because of the capacity and the niceness, like
the
that.
Niceness of the turf.
But nah, turf is no joke. But that's dope, though. They had a lot of people on the track and shit.
I would see usually like 3 or 4 people on the track, and they have a big net around the football field, but it was pulled back and like propped up, and it looked like it was I saw, one time I was over there, somebody else was practicing, so instead of running around the field, I just ran back and forth, and like there's been a couple other people out there, so and I've seen people doing like weed whacking and lawn mowing, and nobody's told us to leave, so I'm out there, man, trying to get that fresh air.
Right. Yeah, nah, it's smooth. Me and my daughter went to the beach.
Let's go to the beach, please.
Yeah, and there's like the whole walkway. Everybody's out there. You know what I mean? So they're walking around. They, couples. Everybody's got their little. It's weird though too, because with all this shit, you really don't see. I'm not seeing as much like irritable shit. You know what I mean? As you would think. You know what I mean? As far as like, I don't know, hasn't been many beefs in the streets I've been seeing when I've been hitting the stores.
Well, you want to know why? Is because there's a sign near my house that told everyone to ice the beef. So that's why. That's why, I mean.
Niggas saw the sign.
Opened up their eyes, they saw the sign. That's it. Ace of base.
You don't ice the beef.
That was it, dog.
Man, has that been the name of an episode yet? Or it should have been.
I hope so. I think it was. I think it might have been the name of like a 2-parter or something. But
oh my Lord.
No, I feel what you're saying. though. I think a lot of people have this, not to get corny or spit, but I think a lot of this has been an awakening for a lot of people of just like,
It feels like a humbling.
All right. Because even for me, I'll tell you, I've hit an e-brake and been like, all right, man, I want to check out. Maybe I want to do something else. Man, I don't know what the fuck I want to do, but yeah, I don't want to keep doing this exact same thing with my life for the rest of my life. You know, whether go back to school, start a new business, I don't fucking know, but I like that it's made me kind of, you know, hit the e-brake a little bit and be like,
or hit a centering point. Yo, listen, the homeless people I don't even seeing them because they're putting them in hotels. They're putting them in. They got hotels over there in Long Wharf that the hotel they have, they're nice rooms too. They're kind of like almost little apartment setups. You know what I mean? They kind of got a little kitchen and everything. They got like homeless, you know, community in there. They putting it. That's, you know, this is all government money they're getting, and they're, you know, putting those guys in like hotels and shit, man. Cool. And it's funny because I feel like I ain't been seeing many out there late night, you know, working and shit.
Yeah, now that you say it, it's one of those like.
I catch one here.
Planes? Yo, you don't even. When's the last time you heard a plane?
Right. Yo, I don't remember planes.
You remember planes, dog? Remember planes?
You remember when people used to fly places? Yeah, that was a thing. They used to fly places. I remember that.
Yeah, I saw.
I remember everything. Yo, remember sitting around with? Remember going to parties?
Yeah,
yo.
This is
celebrities are stuck in the mud. I just think about how much money they make for like being places and making appearances, you know?
Dude, they're doing some, I haven't even watched it, but they're doing some like watch celebrities react to the news stuff. They're trying, man. But they don't I think that's another thing with the quote awakening shit. People realize that celebrities aren't shit, dude. Like man, we got stuff to worry about. They don't fucking matter. There's a lot of them doing some desperate, like, we'll Zoom meet with any, and it's just.
They're just zooming with everybody. Hey, guys, I'm reaching out to my fans because I'm trying to inspire.
Like, I know it's awesome. Like, you know, give me $15 and we can Zoom for 2 minutes. It's getting bad.
Or they're paying for Zooms for a couple minutes at their time.
On Cameo, I know they do some shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, no concerts, you know what I mean? It's like. People had shit planned like, yo, 2020, we're gonna set off 20. Like they're planning this shit since 2017. Yo, in 2020, we're planning for this fucking party. You know what I mean? And we're gonna throw it, and it's, you know, and it's gonna be great. And it's like, no, you're not, because it's gonna be a virus that's gonna fucking shut everything down, and nobody's gonna do anything.
For real. And imagine how long it takes you to plan a tour or whatever. You know, you're planning all that in 2019 for 2020.
Right. That's why when people are saying, well, why are they canceling the fireworks already? And I'm just like, because usually they gain money and shit like now. They have events and shit where they're, you know, they raise money and
doing big sales and shit.
Right. Nobody's working in them spots, so.
Yeah.
What's that we got?
Yeah, they were saying the whole that San Francisco was providing drugs and alcohol to their homeless as well. On some like, yeah, you're homeless and we know what you do, so they'll put them up somewhere, like we were saying, they'll put them in a hotel, but then
give them their drug of choice.
Because like what do homeless people do? They're out looking for drugs and they're out looking for, you know, and I understand that a few people have, you know, had a hard time and they're just trying to get back on their feet. But a lot of people are out there drinking and doing drugs.
Right.
So, hey, we'll put the homeless up here, but how you gonna keep them there?
I know for like an alcoholic though, they got it like he fucking probably die if, you know.
Yeah. No, that shit is real.
They're like, well, we gotta get him fucking a fifth of gin because it's not gonna make it.
Exactly, because you know Brucey, if not, he'll be out there for it.
He'll be out there bugging for it. Bugging and bugging.
But yeah, we're talking about that new stimulus package. They're talking about House Democrats want to send America a second round of stimulus checks worth up to $6,000 per family as part of a $3 trillion coronavirus relief package that they rolled out on Tuesday. The first round of payments by Congress in March, new proposals call for giving $1,200 to those that earn up to $75,000 a year and $2,400 to couples without dependents, making double that before phasing it out. But it would be far more generous to many families with children, providing $1,200 per dependent with a maximum of up to 3 dependents. Damn. So now it's $1,200 a kid instead of $500 a kid.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Roll out the carpet. What the yo? This is why people ain't mad right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about, you know, people that are still not. Listen, You know.
But I'll tell you, they did another thing in here to like appease people like me and you that have been working the whole time. It said, named the HEROES Act, the legislation would establish a $200 billion fund to provide hazard pay to essential workers who have remained working on the job during the pandemic. So maybe that could be some extra money for me and you, you know, people like us that have been working the whole time. And because like I said, not mad, I'm jealous. That's it. Not mad, I'm jealous now.
You better make it go away. And the only way to make it go away is to make it right, nigga.
For real. Because I'm saying, man, I don't make fucking over $800 a week when I go to work.
That might have just solved everything. Racism, or I mean, you just don't make it go away till you make it right. But something like that, it's something that just some people are just gonna feel like it ain't never gonna be right. So it's just one of those that's gonna have to just fade into like, yo, listen, man, we have so many more successful minorities these days, of whether it's Spanish, black, or whatever of the minority of the country. It's, you know, remember when we used to be the bottom of the barrel? You know, as a people, we like to grow and get there, and you know.
Yo, let's rise to a different barrel. Come on,
gourds together combined. It's one mighty veggie plant.
Dude, I'm telling you, my lemon tree is starting to grow. I'm excited that I grew it from a fucking. Actually, let me grab it and show it to the camera for the people that are.
Show that lemon, show that zest, nigga. Give me that zest on them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to lemonade.
No, I'm saying it's not much, but I started this from a fucking lemon that I ate.
Okay. We got life. You know what that is, people? That's life. B.
Look at that.
Life in general.
Yo, and that was from a lemon that I just ate, then put the seeds in between paper towel for 2 weeks, fucking next to my bed, and then planted it, and then this is like a week and a half worth of growth. Freeze, dog.
Free your mind and your plant, and the rest will follow.
And the rest will follow.
And lemons you will swallow as I wait. Just want to bring out the zest in you. Want to bring out the zest in you. That's all.
For real. Yeah, and I got a couple avocados started as well. I want to do some ginger because ginger seems easy. I was looking that up on the internet.
Nice. Gingy.
Getting homegrown.
Yeah, I ain't do some veggies. Oh yeah, because I didn't want to forget about this topic. I want to talk about these little niggas on my block real quick. All right, I can't. Now, I spoke before about me having a problem with these little punk ass little 10-year-olds or 12 or 11, you know, little niggas, you know, that I could really put my hands on, but I go to jail for. They make you know, the little badass kids around the way. So, you know, I'm not sure if it was them, but my hunches, we on to something.
Young Hunchy.
Well, a couple of my lights by my walkway. I got them lights that stake in the ground. They put a nice little pattern effect. The solar powered at night. They get a nice little pattern effect on the ground. Boom, boom, boom. I guess it happened in the morning now. I'm up here in the morning. I get here in the morning. So it had to happen when I was in here not really knowing what's going on. So I guess they picked one of them up. And like, because I guess my daughter and them, they came outside and was like, because I had left. And they were like, oh, somebody picked one up and they like threw it in the yard. Another one snatched the top off of one of the dollar ones, the little cheap ones. But then I had nicer ones too. I was more pissed about the nicer one. I paid a little bit more money for.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Money talks.
Right. So I'm sitting there like, oh, okay, somebody trying to fuck around. I said, I bet it's a little nigga because they be on their bikes. So ain't nothing but a little ride by. Probably rode by real quick, did it real quick, nobody looking. You know what I mean? Like, so that being said, now check this out because a nigga got ESP and ESPN, but check this out. Before this happened, the night, working late night, before this even occurred.
Late night.
All my shit being damaged or whatever out there, I had ordered a Blink system, my niggas.
Young Blinky.
Blink is the house camera. You got some cloud storage there. You can go live. You can go two-way radio, so you can talk through the camera. You know what I mean?
Talk to him.
It's motion detected. Motion pops up. You can go live, see what's going on real quick. Got night vision. So I got the package deal. You get 2 cameras. You get 3 total cameras, 2 outdoor, 1 indoor, all for the price of $200, $199. Nice. And they take 4 easy payments of $50. And that's what we're going to do this $50 for easy payment. Let me check it out. Because you can check it out for a month. You don't like it, send it back, you get your bread back.
Put it on layaway.
Right. So I'm trying to blink it. So now that was just like, boom. That happened. So boom, right? That happened. So boom, right? That happened. And then this happens in the morning. And it's like, see, I knew something was telling me, yo, get something coming because
Spider sense was tingling.
I feel like something's brewing in my block. You know what I mean? And then sure enough, little bitch niggas. And I ain't even looked today. Like if I go look right now and my shit's going, I might have to find out when the hell my cameras get here because they need to rush the shit.
For real.
You know, but yeah, they're 1080p. They're good quality cameras, man.
Nice.
I don't know if you ever seen somebody with one, but you know, it's one-time fee. You're not paying for a service or anything, you know.
Now, where does it store it?
You could do cloud. It doesn't really. You can only store so much of it. See, that's the only thing about it. It doesn't have a live recording for so many hours. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I believe it only can, if you want to record at a time, or when there's motion detected, it records for so many time of the motion being there. Like if somebody's in that zone or that motion, it'll stay recording for that time.
Yeah.
You know, because it does run on it's got like those 2-year lithium batteries.
Oh, all right.
So they got those up in there like that. My brother has his, he said he has no complaints, you know. Nice. I can always see what's going on if I can't, you know what I mean? And then if I see what's going on, you record it when the motion is there. You record when you need it, and it records it back up to cloud. I think is what it said.
Put the cloud on them.
Yeah, it comes with free cloud storage.
Free cloud.
I don't know how much cloud storage. I gotta read the deets. You know what I mean? But
that's dope.
You know, yeah, catch a perpetuity. You know what I'm saying? without having to pay for, a yearly subscription to, I don't know, ADT or some shit.
Yeah.
I think what's the other one? Big one, Ring.
Every time I come around, you say that ring.
I think Ring is the a thing where it's a service. I think it like contacts the authorities and shit for you or something. You know, it's like a service. They actually have people that respond to your calls. You know,
I can see that.
Yeah, I think that's what, because the ring is dope though. You know, I mean, that's the one that's right on the, that catches motherfuckers stealing packages most of the time. You know what I mean? Oh shit, what happened?
I don't know what the hell just happened. My bad.
That's good. Okay. I'm like, yo, where I go, B? Is that the shoes? It's gotta be the shoes. Shit, but yeah, we gonna get the blink, and that's gonna we'll do an unboxing of it, show the world, the people, what these things look like. I'll give a nice review on it, and the quality of what I think it is. You know.
Yeah, those are good. I think the reviews will be fun. Put the blink on them.
Put the blink. Pros and cons to the blinky. Put the blinky to them. You know what I mean?
Pros and cons of the blink. I'm with it. So yeah, let's reconvene next episode. We appreciate everybody joining us. 133. Shit is real in the world, and everything is weird. Bars.
Bars. I love you.